Hi, and welcome to another episode of Emerald Isle Vacation Home Specialist. I am your host, Dennis Richkovsky. Some of you recognize me as the co-owner of Flip Flops Donuts, and some of you know me as your broker of real estate, who educates you and sells you on waterfront and water view properties along the Crystal Coast, especially in Emerald Isle, North Carolina, located on Bogue Banks. In today's episode, you will learn all about the benefits of living in a condo here on the Crystal Coast. If you like what you learn, please subscribe to my video channel, Emerald Isle Vacation Home Specialist, now or at the end of the video. Surrounded as we are here on Bogue Banks by the beauty and breathtaking views of the Atlantic Ocean, Bogue Sound, and the White Oak River, it is not surprising that waterfront and water view properties are in high demand. This interest is heightened as we deal with the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic. Home buyers are seeking a way to ensure their health and get an overall boost to their well-being. And living in a waterfront condominium complex here on the Crystal Coast will amplify those benefits greatly. Ask me how I know. My wife and I own 2 oceanfront single-family residences equipped with pools here in Emerald Isle, and we have lived in one or another for over 20 years. However, at the minute, we are living oceanfront in a condominium in the Pebble Beach complex. Our unit is on the 3rd or top floor, and we have about 1,500 square feet of living space, along with a large 8 by 16 foot deck that overlooks the dunes in the Atlantic Ocean. Access to this deck is from both the primary bedroom and the living area, and nary a day goes by that I am not seated on that deck, enjoying the cool southwest breeze in summer or a lovely sunrise or sunset over the ocean in winter. The feeling I get when I am laying back with my eyes closed, feeling the sun on my skin, breathing in that fresh ocean air, and listening to the sounds of the waves lapping against the shore is unmatched by any experience, except that of hugging my grandchildren. Sadly, thanks to mismanagement of the COVID-19 pandemic by our current president, I can't experience the latter feeling. And unless we elect Joe Biden next month, climate mismanagement may also threaten the former. If you're asking yourself what all of this has to do with living in a condo on Bogue Banks along the Crystal Coast, my response is that it has everything to do with it. Imagine experiencing all the benefits of ocean living while also benefiting from the many perks of condo ownership. You can enjoy a nice cup of coffee or tea while absorbing the picturesque views of the ocean from your balcony or terrace and breathing in its fresh ocean air. You can glance in any direction and get an unobstructed view of the beach and ocean, far beyond what you'd expect when you live in a single-family residence. You can get to that beach from your private access or just watch the sunset over the water. And you can enjoy the luxury amenities and privacy found in your high-rise luxury condo. At the Pebble Beach condominium complex here in Emerald Isle, residents can take part in boating, kayaking, and swimming in indoor and outdoor waterfront pools, as well as enjoy a stroll in the 55-acre nature preserve with 3 miles of walking and jogging paths in the Emerald Forest. And whether you are a permanent resident or part-time, you can enjoy the fact that you won't have to worry about your building's maintenance and repairs, because your condo association has you covered when you're there and when you're not. And then there's availability. Here on Bogue Banks, the number of oceanfront condominiums for sale will exceed the inventory of oceanfront homes by a measure of 3 to 1. That being said, the inventory is not distributed evenly. The towns of Salter Path and Indian Beach have many more units per capita than do Emerald Isle or Atlantic Beach. And Emerald Isle passed a height ordinance recently, limiting the height of new construction to 40 feet, making the likelihood of new condo complexes in Emerald Isle a non-starter. And finally, there is price. With the greater number of units available, prices for condominiums remains competitive here in Emerald Isle and elsewhere on Bogue Banks. That is no longer the case with single-family residences. At the minute, sellers control the single-family market. The other day, I showed my clients a house, and before we got to the door, the listing agent texted me that the homeowners already had 5 above list price offerings. With all the positives I've mentioned, you might ask if there are any negatives to condo living at the beach. I can think of a few, but the biggest negative will be discovering all the friends you never knew you had when it gets out that you just purchased an oceanfront condominium here on the Crystal Coast. So there you have it, the many positive benefits and the one negative benefit to living in a condo on Bogue Banks. When you are ready to make your purchase of property here along the Crystal Coast, like my recent clients Brad and Candace did, give me a call at 919-308-2292. Please subscribe to my channel and return next week to the same bat channel at the same bat time of 9 a.m. on Thursday for another episode of Emerald Isle Vacation Home Specialist.